Alright, in this video, I'm gonna show y'all my way of how I make chicken Alfredo pasta. Alright, here's everything that I am using, so you can pause the video so you can get all the ingredients. Cause I ain't gonna put the text, but yeah. Alright, now first, we're gonna temp up the heat. You feel me? Put the pot on high, get the water boiling, you know. And as you put that water to boil, you feel me? Go ahead and wash your tomatoes, you feel me? We're gonna cut them up. Nice little square, diced up little pieces, you feel me? I like mine in chunks, but you don't know how everybody else like them, so yeah, I cut mine in nice little dices, you feel me? Now, as we get to this chicken, you feel me? You gotta cut the thing open, get the chicken thighs out of there, you feel me? Alright, now we finna get the chicken, put them on this cutting board. We finna hit them with that oil, you feel me? And then put the little dots on them. I don't know if I'm doing the steps right, but to be honest, I ain't no certified chef. Alright, you feel me? I'm doing this for a greater purpose. You feel me? This ain't really. You feel me? This really just to show somebody something, you know. But yeah, we just hitting them with the holes. I mean, we poking the holes in them, and then we go oil them down. You feel me? And after we finish poking all the holes in them, we're gonna put them in a bowl. We finna get the seasoning. Yeah. Alright, the seasonings, damn. I guess I'll put the different seasonings I'm finna use. I guess. I wasn't fun to, but that motherfucker going fast with them seasonings. No cap, but yeah. Season them things nice and good. Make sure they season all around, you know. I like mine, yeah. I gotta add a little bit of color into it, you feel me? Chicken ain't supposed to be looking the same color when you're going to cook. Look at that thing. Season all through it, you feel me? That's how you like it, you feel me? Not too much seasoning. Don't go too crazy. Now you finna get you one of these little pots right here, you feel me? This is where we're gonna cook the chicken at, you feel me? We're gonna sear the chicken on this pan. Ooh, snap, that thing bubbling. So when that thing get the bubbling, you know, you gotta throw that salt, season the pasta, you know. First things first. Season that pasta. Let me throw the noodles up in there. Let them cook. Put the lid on it. Let it do its thing, you feel me? Stir here and there, but yeah, you're gonna let that do its thing. Now back to this chicken. You know, throw that butter on there. Now we're gonna throw the chicken, just let them sit. Each side they'll go roughly quick. They ain't gonna take too long to cook. It's gonna cook real quick. Each side. It's gonna be on the pan, flip, bam, yeah, done. Easy. Now over here, we got our parsley, you feel me? Chopping up some parsley, you know. Gotta have a little bit of color, you know. You can't just have pasta looking all yellow or one color. You gotta throw a little bit of tomato, a little bit of parsley, you know, switch up the color, give it a little bit of, you feel me? You giving it some life, giving it the color, you know. So we're dicing up the parsley right here. Now I'm gonna go move it closer to the pasta so we can throw it in whenever it's ready. Now we draining the pasta water and keep it a little bit to the side. The chicken finished. Now we're finna pull those off and get ready for the sauce. Yeah. After we pull those off, we're finna throw some butter on the pan and get the sauce in. That's a little bit of garlic and tomato paste, chicken broth, heavy whipping cream. Bam. Now we're going in with a little bit of lemon juice and some mozzarella cheese. Now we're gonna add the tomato. Now we're gonna give it a little color with that parsley. And in this little orange bowl is some pasta water. That's key. Alright, here we finna mix it up and give it a little taste, you know, make sure it's hitting on point. And that's where you gotta add a little bit of each ingredient you use, just add a little bit just to make sure that taste is exactly spot on where you want it to be at. Alright, here I'm gonna take a little bit of the sauce and put it to the side. Now it's time to mix the noodles with the sauce. Alright, so this is my first time plating up and cooking for somebody else in somebody else's home. So you know I had to ace the plate. Make sure presentation was on key. Now after we finish plating up the pasta, we're gonna grab the chicken and cut some nice diagonal slices. Now, we're gonna go ahead and plate them on the plate, right on top of the pasta. All right, now we're gonna go grab that sauce I put to the side and a little bit of that chicken juice from the plate that the chicken was sitting on, and throw that right on top of the chicken. Then you're gonna top it off with that parsley. Whoa, that shit looking good. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did my big one on this one. No cap. Now this is how I make my chicken Alfredo pasta. Now the only reason I really made this video was to encourage my mom to start making cooking videos. She cook way better than me. But I'm just trying to show her that it's possible and she can do it. I am no chef at all. I mean, I can cook, obviously, but I am no chef. But y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and we out.